Lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and we're gonna see what message comes through today. There is a channeled letter that is coming through, but gosh, I have so much things to do today that I didn't get around to do it. So I will channel this short message for you, and maybe Wednesday we get that, because tomorrow I'm doing the healing messages. Okay. All right. So let's see. It's the Amira Love Oracle, and we love Amira, don't we? We love Amira. So let's see what Amira has to tell us. I think it's going to be a short message. I don't see it going beyond 20 minutes, but then again, you never know what can happen. Okay. I know a lot of you might be going through a difficult time right now, but you know what? Any decision is a good decision once it's going to move you forward in either direction. You can't make a wrong move at this point in time. It's going to take you exactly where you need to be. Just make a move. That's all. Underneath the deck, we have control. Somebody trying to control you. You know what you need to do. Watch pile 2 in the pick a card reading on Pick a Card Empress from yesterday. Okay. So yesterday, just in case it would have been the 28th February 2021, just in case you get this message a little later on. So we're talking about control. Now, it could be your person trying to control you, or it could be that somebody trying to control them. But either way, somebody is somebody's puppet right now. Hope it ain't you. All right, so let's see. What is the message that's coming through from Spirit? Amira, talk to us. What's happening here? What's this control about? All right, so we have a long distance. So you might have been in separation with somebody. It might actually be a long distance relationship. But right now, you're feeling kind of energetically disconnected from this person. It's a past love that's coming through. And it looks like they're having a heart awakening. Whatever armor or shell that they have around their heart, it looks like it's cracking open. Interesting. What else is coming through? We got communications coming through. Okay, so there's a past love that's returning. And they've had some kind of spiritual growth. That could be you as well. But I want us to bear in mind that they may be only coming in for a short time, because this person still has control issues. In fact, they might be coming in just to try and control you and control the situation, because they feel their grip on you slipping away. I don't want to come in with that negative message, but that is what I'm feeling. But let us pull some cards and let us see what comes out. Okay. And let's see what's going on and why we have that control as the energy of the reading. Okay. So we have a long distance coming through here. Oh my goodness. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Now that was my pop, so I'll talk to him later. But this is very interesting, because look, there's this thing that came out with the sun. And the sun in reverse, and the sun is the highest vibration of masculine energy. And usually, okay, the masculine energy, or who would have modeled the masculine energy to us, would have been our father figure. This is the law and order person. It is the emperor, because after the empress creates, okay, she creates this love, she creates some kind of project. It is the emperor that steps in and creates systems whereby it's going to work. It is the father energy that teaches us about law and order processes and how society operates. Okay. So what I'm getting, because my father called just then, that this person may have had an issue communicating their feelings, because when we see this heart in armor here, okay, they had a problem communicating their feelings. There's something with communication coming through. They had a problem communicating their feelings. They may have always kept a distance from you, whether they were physically distant or not. And it is because of something that happened in their childhood that's concerning a father figure. That's what I'm getting here. Let me stay on this point for a moment. Whoever this person is, they're not happy, okay, wherever they're at. They're feeling disconnected from you. They're not happy. And there's something that happened in 2020 that may have really pushed you guys apart. Let's see what else is coming through here. They want to talk to you. So this is what they want to do. They want to come in with communication. Whatever happened in 2020, whether you guys had a tall moment or whatever it is, it could even have been quarantine, okay? It could have been quarantine that pushed you guys apart here. But what it also did is allow this person to release a lot of their self-sabotaging behaviors that they learned from the masculine energy in their life. This is what I'm getting, guys. Where's that deck? I gotta pull out the family feud deck because we have a big family message that's coming through. And my father just called. So we're gonna pull 2 cards from this. All right, so it was supposed to be a short reading, but you know, we got a deep dive and see what the hell this is about, because I feel like this is going to be the most important message that you need to get from this reading today. Okay, let's see. This is a message about this person's father. Whether by their father's presence or absence, there's a strong impact that it had upon your person. And remember, if your person is mirroring you, it could have also, you have to also read this, watch this reading for you as well. All right, let's see what happened here. Now we have in suicidal thoughts. So, okay, so let us just take this card as saying that this person right now is very depressed. Now it could be the father energy, whoever modeled the masculine energy, could have actually committed suicide. So their heart has been locked in that armor because they're afraid to let anyone in, because the people that they let in, the people that are closest to them, abandon them in some way. Because they saw that experience as an abandonment, as a cop-out, when we know it's not. It's just that's the decision that the person thought would have been the best decision at that time. We've not walked in those shoes, or maybe some of us have. So there's no judgment we pass on that. It just is. Okay, but this person attached a meaning to it. They created a story around that experience. Okay, so the parent, for them, from their perspective, the authority figure, the parent, their caregiver, copped out. That's how they see it. That's not what it is, but that's how they see it. Abandon them. That's how they see that. That's the narrative that they've built around that experience. And because of that, they have always kept people at a distance. Let the ancestors handle it. So there's a lot of ancestral energy that's surrounding this person right now, because there is some kind of a generational pattern or some kind of ancestral pattern of abandonment that your person is healing for their family line. And Spirit say, you know this already. I went through all of that, but Spirit saying, you know this already. Okay, you've already had this in your awareness, in your psyche. You know this already, but there's an abandonment issue here. Okay, it's the root cause of a person's depression. Okay, and for some of them, it could have actually had some kind of suicide in the past. Somebody might have died by suicide, and of course, it's all these issues that, you know, the story they attached to that experience. Okay, and it's a false narrative. It is a false narrative. Now let's see this past love. Right, so this past love, they've just recently freed themselves from some kind of ideas that were keeping you guys at a distance, or maybe even another relationship, somewhere that they thought that they were stuck, okay? They free themselves from that, and what they're trying to do is really get their life back into balance. They're not rushing in to jump into another relationship. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. What this person is doing is healing their heart, and this heart needs healing. Because this heart hasn't been opened in a long time. It needs some tender loving care. So that's what they're trying to do. Heal their heart. Right now, they're not ready for any relationship. This Knight of Cups is in reverse. They're not ready for any relationship. They've also had some kind of karmic experience of someone really playing with their feelings and playing with their heart. Okay, and screwing around with their emotions. So they're also going to be very guarded. But they're intent on bringing you some kind of communication. Let's see what that's about. For some of you, it might be a text message. Let's see. We have Justice in reverse. They want to talk to you about some injustice that was done in the situation. Or maybe even a karmic partner, because we have the 8 of Cups. So it looks like they're walking away from some kind of injustice or some kind of karmic situation. For some of them, they're just getting out of jail and they're coming to talk to you. Okay, because they want this new beginning. We have this Ace of Pentacles that's here. Now, know that this person has been doing a lot of spiritual growth, okay? Look them here. A lot of spiritual growth. Ace of Cups in reverse. They have never really loved themselves since this experience. Since this experience. Since whatever they perceive as this abandonment, they've never really loved themselves, okay? And that's why they've always kept themselves distant in relationships, because they didn't think they were worthy of love anyway. If you perceive that your caregivers, try to cop out on you, okay, try to cop out on you, then you can't let anybody else in, because that's your first relationship. That's your first attachment, right? And if that first attachment, you perceive that this person ran away from you, or you were so unlovable that they had to kill themselves, then you would keep yourself to yourself as well, because the signal that you got is that you were so unlovable. So this is what's happening with this person. They are dealing with their codependencies. They're dealing with their lack of self-love. And 2021 is going to be very pivotal and powerful for a person, because 2021 reduces to 5. And this is the energy of the Hierophant. And Hierophants are about deep spiritual lessons. So they are learning a deep spiritual lesson, but also you that is watching, your inner masculine is going to learn some deep spiritual lessons this year as well. It is not just for this person to grow, but your inner masculine is also out of balance, because remember, this person is mirroring you. Let's get one more card for that spiritual growth there. Yep. And it looks like there's a karmic energy that's going to be very pivotal in teaching them this lesson. This lesson has already begun. But they're coming to talk to you though. They want to talk to you. And it's very much like the message that we channeled last week, where masculine was defeated and depressed, but they want to talk to DF. Okay, so they want to talk to you. They're going to come and talk. But this person is not ready to jump into any other relationship. They're not. They're not. They got to work on themselves this year. All right. So I'm letting you guys know that. Is there any other message that Spirit wants to bring through? I'll go into the tarot. It's the Arcanum. And I also want to thank Christina A for donating this lovely gift of the Sacred Revels. And this is also a gift. This is from Sandra. I was trying to remember. It's from Sandra. So thank you guys so very much. Is there any other message that Spirit wants us to know before we close off? We have 7 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We got a Page of Cups. Yeah, they're coming to reach out, guys. Pisces. Some of them come with an apology. We have the 2 of Wands. And we have the Justice in reverse. Okay. So a lot of them, they're trying to navigate a karmic situation. Again, they're standing here. They want to move in a different direction. They're not ready for another relationship, but they feel like they got to make contact. And a lot of them, they're trying to make contact because they want to control the situation and they want to control the pace of this relationship, because they feel like if they don't make contact, somebody is going to come in and sweep you off your feet, because they're coming to eliminate other options. That's why they're coming. They want to make sure that you don't get those 7 of Cups. You don't entertain any of those other options. That's why they're coming. They're coming to control the situation. Okay? Whilst they still haven't sorted out theirs. Oh, Lord. All right. So let's see this Justice in reverse. So they know they have to move in another direction than they're in right now, but they haven't made any proper movements yet. We have the 8 of Swords. Oh, yeah, they're now in the process of freeing themselves here. There's some kind of karmic cycle that started afresh in 2020. So 2020 comes out again. So some of you guys, definitely there's a Tower moment that's being referenced here. Right, so whatever karmic cycle that started in 2020, they're freeing themselves from that. And it's with a karmic partner. For some of them, maybe they went to jail in 2020. I don't know. But they're leaving that situation so that they can love themselves, choose themselves, and then choose the person that most aligns with their highest vibration, which apparently is you. Okay, let's see this 8 of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords reverse. And we have the 3 of Cups. So they're trying to think of what they're going to tell a karmic. That's what they're doing. 6 of Cups reverse. Yeah, there's a karmic energy. They're ready to leave this situation because it looks like they're realizing this situation that they're in. It's a karmic situation. Whether it's a job or maybe even a parent, okay, they're even realizing that this no longer aligns with their truth. It aligns with some kind of false narrative that they've been telling themselves about themselves. And they're tired of it. It's tiring living a lie, you know. It's tiring living a lie. Let's see this Page of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse. They have clarity. So that's why they're coming in. They're coming in. There I was chatting away and not realizing that my SD card was actually full. So I think the last bits that I was saying is that this person is coming to express some kind of emotion, to touch base, maybe even coming in with an apology. But the main reason that they're coming in is to try to eliminate the competition and try to prevent you from moving on, because it looks like there are options in love and business and all of that are opening up for you, and this person wants to make sure that you don't get away, and they're not ready for another relationship, but they want to make sure that you don't attach to anybody else either. That's the main reason why they're coming in. They're coming in to kind of control the pace of the relationship and try to control your movements as well. So I pulled from the Sacred Rebels card, and what we got was visions of life beyond death. And what as I was saying is that you right now you're gonna have access to collective intelligence, collective wisdom. Look, we have the owl here, the peacock, right? So there's a lot of power that's coming through, and you should be proud of yourself because you've done bloody good work. Activations in the crown and the third eye. So this is the seer. Okay, and it says visions of life beyond death. So what I heard when I read that is, like the lives in between lives. One of these days I must allow you guys to listen to my, what I called it? Oh gosh, what did the guys call it? My incarnation story from when my twin and I were first made to this lifetime. Well, it's very interesting. So it looks like some of you guys might get access to that through the Akasha, or maybe even lives in between lives where you guys train or whatever it is. I don't know much about lives in between lives, but that's what I heard. So maybe you can do some research on that, and that will help you out. But let's read what this is all about, though. As of card number 44, so that talks about spiritual power and strength. That's a strength card. So let's see, 44, visions of life beyond death. It says, sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see, right? To see what is real than what it appears to be. This is true insight. What was once consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. It is sacred terrain, beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you, because you're seeing things clearly, right? Something may appear to change form, to be shed, or to be lost, or to die, but there's love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possible. If you've been wondering about your life path, or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move out of a slump you're fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a way out of stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently, which is the message that I opened up with, and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. So that shift that you need to move out of any slump or any stagnancy, it is coming. Okay, you just have to take that decision. Okay, I want to change. I want to move out of this, and then bam, the inspiration will appear. It says, this oracle comes with additional guidance for you. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned about someone getting away with something or blocking your path, and it seems like there's nothing you can do about it, don't worry. The all-seeing eye of life perceives everything without exception. It is the universal mother. Oh my God, I'm getting so much chills. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing. And the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. I ain't even going to deconstruct that because that is so powerful. Worry not. Don't worry about everything. Spirit has got you. That's all I have to say. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and your support. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, or dislikes. They all help the channel grow. Okay. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange, but you are not obligated in any way. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.